Hello fellas, Gav here with a bit of a ramble. Yeah, I've got some figures on the bench, but it's really just to cover me as I'm talking. This is a bit of a response to Ralph Astley. He was very kind enough to mention me on a video discussing something called I Am a Wargamer. Well, I'm only partially a wargamer really. You know, I'm more of a figure painter who dabbles in war games when he has the odd 5 minutes. But I really get a kick out of painting, so am I really the best person to be included in this? I don't really think so. But Ralph's a really nice fella. He's got a great channel. So anybody interested in literally every type of war game under the sun, some great reviews on rule sets and figures. Some lovely video of ships going in and out of Portsmouth, and some other odds and sods that Ralph has on his channel. Go check him out because he's a really decent bloke and he does a fair bit on the video front. And you can actually see his videos compared to mine where you can hardly see anything. So yeah, this thing's going round and a bit like one of them chain letters really, saying, you know, what do you do, and you know, pass it on afterwards. Right, what's these questions? I'm actually looking at pancakes at the moment because I've just seen these. What inspired you to do a YouTube video? Well, that's fairly straightforward. That was the fellas on Tabletop Commanders, of which I partake of here and there. You know, I hadn't got a channel up, or any videos up anyway. And although we see each other's figures as we're painting them on the chats, you can't really make a great deal out on the cams. So yeah, it said, you know, why don't you join us, put videos up? So I did. Unfortunately, they didn't realise I got no technical ability whatsoever, and even less inclination to do decent videos. And they're pretty grainy. You can't see a great deal, and really, a lot of the time it's just figures on bottle tops. So, but yeah, that's what got me into it. The guys on Tabletop Commanders. So. That's that one covered. Where do you want to go with your channel? Nowhere particularly. This is really, I think Pancake hit the nail on the head. We all do these channels for ourselves. It shouldn't be about, you know, providing. I know people do. They keep asking you what do you want to see and this, that and the other. Personally, I just do my own thing. I've always been good at swimming against the tide rather than running with it. So I put my figures up. People want to stop by and look at them, I appreciate it. People want to subscribe and comment, I appreciate it, but it doesn't faze me one way or the other. This is just me putting some figures up, interacting with a few of the lads and lasses if there's any out there, and you know, just enjoying what I do. So I don't really have a place to go with it. You know, I'll probably add some better lighting. I know I've been saying that for a year or more. I would like a video camera rather than just shooting off the iPad. But yeah, I'm not really fussed where it goes. Where can you see yourself in 5 years' time? Probably 6 feet under, and if that doesn't happen, I'll still be putting these grainy videos out with no editing, no background music, just more figures on bottle tops. Again, there's some guys that the videos become just as important as their wargaming or their figures or their scale modelling, you know, whatever you're into. And you know, it's no secret I'm a commission painter. I only have a finite amount of time to paint my own figures, so I'm not wasting time doing loads of, you know, posh videos with all the bells and whistles on. It doesn't really interest me. There'll definitely be no monetary stuff on here. You won't see adverts, you won't see me begging for Patreon and all this type of stuff. It's not something I'm into. I don't really particularly agree with the commercial side of people making videos for whether it's to build their, you know, channels up or whatever. So there won't be anything like that. It'll just be hopefully better lighting, better painted figures, better camera maybe, Any advice for setting up a YouTube channel? I am the last person that you can ask for advice of, because anybody that stops past this channel walks on by pretty damn quickly. There's nothing you can learn off me. Just enjoy what you do. Don't give a damn what anybody else has said. Just do your thing. You know, it's your channel. Do what you want with it. Try not to cause pain to other people. Try not to hate other people. Try not to, I don't know, put stuff up maybe inflammatory just so you can scoop people into seeing your vids or whatever. It'll happen in its own sweet time. Just use the channel for what you want to do. What would you do to improve or add to improve the YouTube community? I'm really anti-commercial. I don't like adverts on videos. I don't like, as I say, I don't like the Patreon stuff. You know, people asking for money so they can make better videos and all this stuff. That's not me hating anybody. It's just not my bag. I can't see it being improved any more than it is. Yeah, we'd all like, on the historical side, we'd like to see a lot more historical gamers or figure painters putting more vids up. That's always good. But no, it'll just rumble along as it goes. Obviously, YouTube are the main people in this, and they'll decide where the channels go. You know, whether it's next year, 10 years time, whatever. So yeah, now it comes down to nominating people. Again, I don't really want to put anybody on the spot. Ralph didn't mean to put me on the spot, and I did think of not doing it, but I say he's a really nice fella, and he deserved a reply. I've made one particular good mate of mine. It's no secret, it's Paul Alba. That fella does more for the community than most people know. The times he sends me stuff out of the blue, which nobody gets to hear about, and I should actually shout about it, but he never wants any publicity. But he's helped so many people out behind the scenes. You'll never get to hear about the stuff he sends out to people. So Paul, if you're interested in doing one of these Why I'm a Wargamer things, then feel free to say this is a nomination. Other fellas, it's got to be Curtis from A Dash of Elan channel. Fella puts himself out a hell of a lot there, trying to push things along, make things happen in the wargame community. He's the boss at Tabletop Commanders, along with his co-pilot Ian. He's a really nice fella. He puts hundreds of vids out. So go and check out Curtis on A Dash of Elan. And by all means, Curtis, if you want to, pass the baton on and do one of these vids, that's me nominating you. And then I think, see, whatever you say, you're going to, well, not upset somebody, but you're going to leave some good fellas out. But Neil Molden, Big Neil, he's a really down-to-earth fella. You'll find none better. He doesn't always say a lot, but when he does, it always hits the mark. He's like Curtis, Paul, he's a lifelong wargamer, into just about anything going, really. So yeah, Neil, you want to do a video like this, and crack on, fill your boots. I just wanted to thank some other people that I don't ever really mention, but I think again, fellas that really I don't know whether it's support by giving you comments or just making enjoyable videos. So we all know the big man himself, Fraser von Kettering. He really is another powerhouse of our little corner of the glimly lit world of wargaming, especially historicals. He's always putting vids up, encouraging others. Always sound with his advice, mine of information. Fraser, I didn't nominate you only because there'll be a million people out there nominating you. So yeah, so Fraser's an all-round good guy. So go check out Von Kettering. Stephen Smith, Steph, another good fella. Again, lifelong interest in wargaming. So go and check out Stephen's works. That's Stephen Smith. Chris Long, just I think, well, he's probably been on the community for a while, but Tabletop Commanders only recently. Chris is a Canuck. He's a fantastic fella. He's like me into his moderns as well as Napoleonics and other stuff. Does all this 3D printing, prints all his own vehicles. He probably does stuff for the Canadian Army that we don't know about. So go check out Walkabout Games, and that's Chris. Ian, I've partially mentioned, the Diomede, known throughout in his old Navy days as a bloke with very short arms and deep pockets when it came to buying a drink, but again, he's a mover and shaker at Tabletop Commanders. Probably shakes a bit because he's getting old now, but he's a really, really nice fella, and again, he'll do anything to you, I mean for you. So yeah, go check out Diomede 16, is it Ian? I can't remember, but you all know Ian on here, go check him out. Pancake Painy Pain always tells it straight. Huge mix of stuff on his channel. Always enjoy listening to him. So yeah, you all know Pancake again. You don't really need my hint to go over and see him. I'm doing this as usual with no editing, and I'm just there's another person I've just thought of, and it's gone blank. Oh, Lib, I would have put you up for this as well, mate, but somebody already has done. I think was it Pancake? I'm not sure, but Lib, another fantastic painter. Liberator 240. Go check him out. Fantastic lad. Fantastic brush skills. So there are other people. I know I've missed you out, and this is just because I don't edit and I've done it off the top of my head. So thanks for listening to this waffle, and hope you all have a good day. Carry on painting, wargaming, anything that floats your boat as long as it's legal. And I'll catch you on the next vid. Cheers, guys.